Good evening, everyone. Matt Amato here, President of Diamond, and I'm so excited to do another power call. We have an amazing guest tonight. Before we get into that, I'd like to say hello to my co-host, Brian Burnside.
Hey, everybody. This is Brian Burnside, Presidential Diamond. Excited to have our guest on tonight and coming out of 1/2017. It's going to be an exciting call. I know a lot of good information to be shared, and everybody's pumped up from leaving conference, so let's keep this going. But first, before we get into him, for those of you who are just joining our calls, this is our 41st monthly call. We've been doing this call for quite a few years now, every month. And, Matt, why don't you let everybody know why we started doing these calls some 4 years ago, 41 calls ago?
Sure, absolutely. So, there's a lot more guys coming on board each year. There's more and more and more and more spouses want to get involved, but they don't know exactly how to identify, find roles, how they can help their spouse build their business. So coming out of a conference 42 months ago, Brian and I were like, you know what, let's just put together a call for the guys only. And we didn't know how exactly we were going to do it. We didn't have a guest signed up, so we interviewed each other. And from the events, from conference, from boot camps and green carpets, we bumped into other top leaders and had them on the call. And that's what we're doing here tonight. And tonight, Black Diamond #1 earner Joel Dunn is going to have the floor and going to give us some awesome, exciting recap from Conference 1/2017. Have the floor, Joel. Go for it.
Guys,
Welcome.
I don't know about you, but I want to go fast.
Go fast. Go faster.
Go fast.
Okay, if you guys missed it, you might want to check on social media because I'm pretty sure everybody is posting about how amazing conference was. This year, conference was legendary. 2017 is going to be legendary. All you have to do is commit and don't quit. What
Exactly.
I loved about this year's conference, it was all about back to basics, back to work, getting results. All the panels were based on, wrap, blitz, repeat, step 1, step 2, step 3, went through our amazing compensation plan, showed how much money that you could make with this business, heard stories, saw product testimonials. Dr. Don got up and talked. Obviously, Mike, Tam, and Mark were there doing amazing things. If you guys didn't get a chance to see Mark's talk, make sure you go to his Facebook page and check it out. It was insane. Then, we had the first night, we started out with amazing worship with Bayside. So if you haven't gone to these events, there's amazing things that happen. Started out with a message that night and then, kicked it off on Friday. Amazing morning. The music was so loud at Amalie Arena. Every time the bass hit, you could feel it in your heart, and you're like, this is going to be insane. Then we had all the panels. We went through the day, ended up with a huge block party that Friday night, which was insane. VIP Elite and above had a masquerade ball, which was super awesome, other than the fact that I lost my wife at one point, and it was like going around and, okay, so black sparkly dress, dark hair, mask, not my wife.
Everyone.
And you go to the next one, and it'd be not my wife. And then you go to the next one, and you're like, not my wife. And then finally, I think it was just all of us guys standing around going, I don't know where they went, but we'll just wait here until they come find us because we're pretty easy to find because let's be honest, guys, all of ours really weren't as awesome as the women. The ladies looked fantastic that night. Then we all got to wake up early Saturday and rock out all Saturday long. I mean, we had product testimonials, we had panels, we had top 100, we had top 10, we had some awards that were given out, we had a legacy award that was given out, we had, Freedom Award, had Gives Back Award, all sorts of amazing things happened at this event. We had 17,000 of our closest friends and family there, not to mention probably 20 to 30,000 people watching it live with the pay-per-view. Mind-blowing. And then we had, a couple people that had this level called Black Diamond. They got up and, said a couple things. It wasn't that good, I guess. Except for my wife and Brandon and Denise, they were amazing. I mean, then I got up and I was like, oh, great. I get to go before Mark. This better be good. So I said a couple things. A couple people clapped. Mark got on, brought us home. His legendary talk was amazing. And then it got really quiet. Mike, Tam, Mark all on the stage, and they released the Go and Go Fast bonuses. So if you don't know what those are yet, let me just kind of give you an idea. There's 2 different tracks. So on the Go bonus track, what they showed and what's amazing, so if you're listening to this and you're using this to promote and get people involved in your business, they released these bonuses, and they started as of that day. And what happens is you've got a Go bonus. Your Go bonus is based on what the company's average history is since we started 16 years ago for people getting to these ranks. So basically you've got a diamond. If you go diamond in 6 months, you get a $5,000 Go bonus. If you go double diamond in 8, which it took 8 months on average for people to get to double diamond in this company, you get a $15,000 bonus. If you hold on through 12 months, triple diamond, $25,000. Presidential, 16 months, $50,000. And the top of the line ambassador, 20 months, $75,000. So I normally look at this and say, hey, if you could commit the next 20 months of your life to working this business to get to ambassador, I could help you get a $75,000 bonus. But wait, there's a whole other track. That's why I want to go fast. If you do it in half the time, so for diamond, if you do it in 3 months as opposed to 6, they're going to double your bonus to $10,000. I mean, that's mind-blowing. If you do double diamond in 4, you get 30. Triple in 6, you get 50. Presidential at 800,000, talking 6-figure bonus. Ambassador diamond, 10 months, $150,000 bonus. Now, guys,
Insane.
This is what's awesome. These are mind-blowing numbers. But guess what? We're showing what the company's average is for people in this industry to get to those numbers. That is what's so amazing to me. So we know that if you at least commit to us for 6 months of working hard and building your business, rapping, repeating, listening, going out and doing the steps to success. Step 1, join the business. Step 2, get some customers. Step 3, go Ruby. Diamond's going to happen. We can help you make that $5,000 bonus. Wouldn't a $5,000 bonus help you? That's what I've never heard anybody say, no, $5,000, I really don't need that. But that's on top of all of our amazing commission. I mean, we're not even talking about what your regular commission check and how much you're going to earn in those 3 to 6 months going diamond. I mean, you're talking wrap cash, you're talking parties, you're talking commissions, you're talking bonuses. You're getting all sorts of stuff on your way to those. That's why I believe this is such an amazing time. I mean, this is probably the best conference that we've ever had and the best promotions we've ever had. So they did all this, they rolled this out, and I skipped something because I wanted to add it in here afterwards. Did you guys download the Wired app?
Oh, yes.
Okay, guys, if you are on here and you haven't downloaded the Wired app yet, you need to go to your specific app store, whether it is Android or whether it's on your iPhone, and go to the Apple app store and download Wired. Once you download it, what you're going to do is you're going to log in. Once you log in, you're going to see a couple different things that you can do with this. Now, make sure that you turn all of your notifications on, because the notifications that you get are so important. Like I had one the other day that just kind of popped up and said, hey, you just need to go. And then I was like, well, what is that? So I click on it. What does it do? Well, if you click on it, it just brings you to this awesome page that's got this video of everybody talking about how amazing just going is and how to do it and what to do it. There was another one that said, it's go time. Are you ready? I was like, okay, what's that? You click on it, and it gives you a February goal getter sheet. So you click on it, it says view your goal sheet. It tells you the things that you need to do to go and go fast in February. I mean, things like make a list of 10 people that you want to talk to, make a list of 10 people that you want to join your business, the minimum number of people that you're going to follow up with from January, things like, that's the first page. The first page is just a list of all these people that they want you to think of so that you can contact them and get them to join your team. Second, it's all information, being intentional about your business every day. It gives you 15 different tips on how to help grow your business. I mean, guys, if I would have had this 9 years ago. We're going on our 9th year. We would have had this 9 years ago. Gosh, that would have been amazing. You're not getting in at a better time than this with everything that we have available for you. So that's just on your home screen. I mean, that's just in the regular messages sections. You're going to get, wrap-up videos. Then over in the event section, you click on the event tab, you've got a section for all, but I like breaking it down. You can click on calls. It shows you the Sunday corporate call. It shows you international family call. It has the show me the money call. It's got the freedom of fresh start call. If you go into corporate and click on that little tab, it's going to show you when all the boot camp events are. So you've got Dallas boot camp, Spain, Phoenix, France, Germany, the UK, Grand Rapids. And then the next one over, you've got OTOMs. We've got our One Team, One Missions. And those are our local events that happen. If you are anywhere near one of these, within flying distance, I mean literally flying distance, you can get to any one of these. I mean, the next one you're looking at is actually it's right now. It's at Birmingham, Alabama. So there's people there. There's Diamonddale, Michigan right now, Omaha, Virginia Beach. These are all the ones going on today. Tomorrow you've got Baltimore, Maryland, Mount Pleasant, Texas, Houston, Texas. I mean, gosh, there's everything and anything you could ever want to be. So make sure that you're looking at these. Why? Because we build from event to event. How many of you are stuck in a cubicle or working at a place that you don't like with people that you don't like? These One Team, One Missions, they recharge you to go back out into that workforce until you can actually officially rewire yourself from having to go to that place anymore. It's also got a little tab next to the events that's called Social. That shows all of It Works social media accounts, shows all of the pictures, all the information, and guess what? You can go right on these, save them, add your page on there. You can add your contact information on there and repost them as your own posts. These are things that you can use to help push your business. It's really, really that simple. And then the best part, saved it for last, the Go Bonus button. You click on that Go Bonus button, automatically it pulls up this cool diamond and shows you where you're at. Right now, everybody's pretty much says days left. 44. Why? Because we've got until March 31st to hit these bonuses for the first time. So guess what? You'll have this 4 LCs. As you get your loyal customers, those lights will light up. They'll be filled in. You'll look and it'll actually show you a progression of how close you're getting to that promotion. And then the other cool thing is, and this is what was mind-blowing, I don't think a lot of people got this at conference. It really took a day or two for them to sink in. Up in the top right corner, there's this awesome trophy. You click on the trophy. Now all of a sudden it shows your Go Fast lane and your Go lane. You're automatically starting out in the Go Fast lane, and it says in progress. So you have to reach Diamond by March 31st in order to get that $10,000 bonus. Let's say for some reason outside of your control, you don't hit it by March 31st. Well, guess what? You can still bounce back over to the Go lane April 30th, pick that bonus up for $5,000. So let's say in April you sign a rock star. They go crazy. All of a sudden you go double diamond by May 31st. Now all of a sudden you're back in the fast lane. You get that double bonus again. That's so amazing. You have the ability to pick up bonuses from each lane depending on how fast you go at what specific time. Every time you hit a new promotion, that clock for the Go Fast starts, that clock for the Go Lane starts. It tells you for the next 20 months when you should be able to hit those goals. That's what's so exciting about this, because I look at it and I go, okay, how much do you want to make? Like literally, you have to sit down, like Stephen Covey says, start with the end in mind. Which bonus do you want to shoot for? Okay, so now you've got a deadline because the deadline's on there. You have a goal. You're goal-oriented. Now all we have to do is put the action and the work in place to get those goals. The other awesome thing is if you're not getting the goals and you're not hitting things the way you want to, all you have to do is course correct. You can go back through. If you're in the Go lane instead of the Go Fast lane, all you have to do is list a couple more people, wrap a couple more people, do some more parties, do some more expos, go out and talk to some more people, post more on social media. All you have to do to go fast is go more. That's what's so awesome about this app. What do you guys think about it?
It's all laid out for you right there. It literally step by step by step. A lot of other companies are like, yeah, figure it out for yourself. Well, It Works actually has a game plan, and it's detailed. Everything you just said is just amazing and sets us apart. I love it.
Exactly. It's a blueprint and an accountability partner right there in the app. Like you said, Joel, if you have your notifications on, it's going to pop up, hey, go. And it's going to keep you going, keep you plugged in. And it's just amazing to have, like you said, if we would have had that a couple years ago, imagine how much further along we'd be. But everybody in the business has it now, so it's time to go.
That's right.
It's
time to go, but it's time to go fast.
Go fast, Ricky Bobby.
Seen Talladega Nights and knows who Ricky Bobby is, but all Ricky Bobby wanted to do was go fast. That's all.
Right.
Go fast. That's all you should want to do is go fast. Come on, guys, we need to go fast. I'm all hopped up on energy. Coming at you.
Yeah.
So one thing I did notice is, it's a women's business. No, did you see the international top 15? Let's hear about the top 15 from international.
Oh man, yeah. I did want to touch on this because I had a lot of guys saying the same thing. It's so women based, and a lot of times. For the longest time, you heard guys get up and talk about how, they're at home, they're doing all the things behind the scenes so that their wife can go out and build the business, which is absolutely okay. If that's your role and that's what you want to do, that is absolutely awesome. Every single guy that's on here, if you have a significant other that is working this business, you need to 100% support them in any way possible. And what I always tell couples is this is how you become a power couple, and it works. You need to sit down, figure out what your strengths are, figure out what your weaknesses are, and then both of you together only focus on your strengths and how you can apply them to this business. And most women are like, I want my husband to sign up 800 distributors, but that may not be their strength. So you need to figure out what your strengths are and do those and work within those. Now, I know there's a lot of guys that are out there trying to do, behind-the-scenes stuff, and they're like, I'm just not comfortable doing behind-the-scenes stuff, or, hey, this is just a women's business. I can't do this. It looks like it's so much business. Well, guess what? I'm not talking about that anymore. We need to get back out there as men doing what we have encoded in our DNA, which is hunting, gathering, killing things, bringing home, and making bacon. So, guys, if you're on here listening to this, there is nothing about this business that is a woman's business. It is not just only a woman's business. Now, I love the fact that women are so much smarter than us because they picked up on it way before us. I mean, let's be honest, guys. They are a lot smarter than us. That's why you predominantly see women in this business. But guys are coming on left and right. When I saw this, I didn't even know about anybody that was in this business. All I knew is that a woman would sell a child, a kidney, not pay an electrical bill, to get the money to get skinny in 45 minutes for $25. I was like, this is going to be a multi-billion-dollar company, and we're on our way there. So if you have that vision, this is the one thing that I want you to understand. Like Matt was saying, internationally, man, they are blowing it up over there. So what we noticed on stage was, and this is with talking with Kinsey and Albert over in International, those are the president and vice president over at International, 90% international business, men.
That's insane.
They see something over there, apparently, that we're missing out over here. So this is the thing that I think is funny, because last time I looked, 90% of supplements bought and sold in the U.S., just in the U.S., are sold to and for men.
Yep.
By men. Well, if you look at the majority of our product line, all natural plant-based supplements. Some of the best in the industry, hands down. So I don't know, I don't know what people are saying when they're like, oh, but it's a women's business. Because last time I checked, sales was international. I never knew that sales was just a women's business. A product, you sell it. A product, you sell it. It doesn't matter if it's for a woman or for a man. And that's just the way that I've always looked at sales. I didn't know that sales was gender biased. So normally when men are saying that, they just haven't figured out how they plan to use this. I mean, the guys over in International are blowing it up. All the guys from France, man, France is on fire, Spain's on fire, Australia's on fire, Canada's on fire. apparently there's this rift between France and Canada because they keep going back and forth between number one internationally and number two internationally. So, there's some competition going on there that's really intense. And I can't wait to see how many guys explode this business this year, because we've got the right products, we're in the right industry, and, honestly, when I looked at this, I looked at the products because I'm a supplement junkie. I'm like, those are amazing products, but I could really get behind the compensation plan and the bonuses. Living a debt-free lifestyle, which is what we talk about over and over again, we don't tell you to get these bonuses and then go out and instantly quadruple your lifestyle. No, we tell you to go debt-free and then explode from there. And that's what's so amazing about these bonuses, is because they allow you to do that. So, I don't know, guys. I'm super stoked. I can't wait to get off this call and get out there and go crazy.
Super stoked. Time to go fast. So let's put an end cap on this. I appreciate it so much, Joel. Thanks for coming on. Next month, we are having our Chief Sales Officer, Mike Patillo, come on and blow it up even more. So, Joel, yes. Thanks again. If you want to exit out, we're going to do a 1 or 2 minute recap on what we just heard, all the power-packed information, and we'll see you at the next event.
Sounds awesome, guys. Thanks for having me on. Everybody get out there and go fast.
Yes, sir. Thanks for coming on, Joel.
All right, good night. All right, Brian, wow. I have a note sheet on one side, and then I flipped it over, and it's full on the other side, and I think my pen almost ran out of ink. So.
Yeah. I love it when things are going to, turn around. Things are getting good when Joel's that fired up.
Yeah, I don't think there was a pause for 20 minutes.
No, definitely wasn't. But, and so many of the things that he said, especially towards the end of that call, are true. This isn't just a woman's business. There's plenty of guys out there that are blowing up their businesses, and they're doing it by themselves, or they're the main person out there, bringing in the business. So there's no more excuses. 2017, I think, is the year that we show everybody that, what, we can do this, and we will do this.
Definitely. So just in recap, get your Wired app. Go to the App Store. Get your Wired app. Joel went over some of the amazing things, how you can track your business, track your goals.
Oh, yeah.
Backtrack.
It's a blueprint. It tells you exactly what you need to do. It tells you what your goals are, what you need to be working towards, how many days you have left towards those goals. And then it's an accountability partner at the same time with the notifications. It's going to keep you on track. It's going to give you some of the tools, social media-wise, that you can use. Everything is right there. So download that app and start using it as your advantage.
Definitely awesome. Don't forget the boot camps. There's a one team, one mission for you local Orlando, Central Florida people on March 4th. So plug into that.
There's lots of one team.
One team, one mission.
There's lots of one team, one missions, and we got the boot camps back. Boot camps are such a good tool as well. And one thing that everybody coming out of conference, especially having gone to quite a few of them now, 4 or 5, you come out, you're ready to go, you're pumped up, and then a couple months goes by and you don't go to any more events, and things kind of start getting hectic again. You're busy working, you're building your team, you're training new teammates. It's easy to get fizzled out. It's easy to get stuck back in that cubicle mindset. That's why these other events are so important. So get to your one team, one missions, get to your boot camp, stay connected with your team, and just focus. Don't give up and focus. I loved Nick Walinda's talk as he walked across the ropes, and he talked about all the different obstacles that he had to go through, especially with the Grand Canyon walk that he did, and then the night. I mean, he had to change 2 laws in 2 different countries to be able to do the walk across the Niagara Falls. Like, he already went, before he even started walking across the rope, he had already won. He had already been through a battle, and he never lost focus. So once he got to the rope and went to walk from one side to the other, I mean, he had already won his battle. He was focused on getting to the end of that other side. He didn't care what was below him or the hurdles that he had to jump through to get there. He had his goal in mind. He never gave up, and he stayed focused. And that's all we have to do right now. Stay focused. No excuses. Surround yourself with good people and a good team, and keep going to events. And you will get there. And that's another thing that I like Joel talked about is, these are the averages times over the past 16 years that the company's been in business. If you are above average and you stay super focused, there's no way or no reasons why you can't reach these goals and go fast.
Awesome. So I just have one closing thought, one memory.
Yep.
Conference 2012 was our first conference, and we literally brought one person with us. One person. And
Yep.
we walked by the Emily Center, I think it was the St. Pete Times Forum back then, with some upline and stuff like that, and we were like, oh, man, we were in this, room that held 2,000 people in the convention center. Can you imagine if one day we were just dreaming.
Yep.
Like, can you imagine if we had a conference in this building? And to see that happen and being in there and, sitting down at the bottom by the stage, I had to go all the way up to the top, and I did. I took the elevators, I took the stairs all the way up just to see how tiny the stage looked from so far up in the air.
Yeah.
The dream came true. So amazing. We're all excited. Now it's time to get to work.
It is.
Work. All the tools are laid out for you. There's no ceiling. It's all up to you. Right, Brian?
That's right. And just to recap real quick, next month we do have our Chief Sales Officer, Mike Patillo, joining us. We will announce that date and time here shortly. And then the month following that, speaking of the Canada and France rivalry, we're going to have Ambassador Diamond, Brett Johnson from up in Canada from our international teams on with us. So he'll be the next call after Mike. So there's a lot of good calls lined up. Stay tuned, stay plugged in, and as soon as we get done with this call, we'll post the recording on our Facebook page. And thanks for everybody listening in, and we'll see y'all next month.
All right. Let's put this one to bed. All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Go fast.
Good night. Go fast.